Welcome to new episode of how to become a full stack developer. In this episode, we're gonna talk about how to develop your own UI kit. So, developing a UI kit at least takes around 1 year. By the way, if you have a lot of experience, you can do it in, let's say, less time. For example, for me, it took me like 3 weeks. By the way, I developed a UI kit purely with CSS, and I'm gonna explain you how you can have your UI kit. So first of all, in the UI kit, you should have some icons. You want to use the icons in a lot of places. And here, if we go to the code, we will have an icons story. And here is the usage of the icon. For example, I want to have this share. For example, let's have it here. I will say icon, and inside icon I'm gonna say icons enum. There is an enum in the project that in the UI kit that you can have autocomplete and have all the functionality only with calling that, and also you can have a size. Let's say sizes enum. You can define all the sizes for yourself here. This is gonna be large and for the color also we have a enum again, and we're gonna say primary dark. Perfect. So this is the color. Let's use this color here, and if I save it, you will see that all the colors convert to dark primary. So based on this library, you have a typography. You can have different font, weight 400 and size 16, and different sizes. Also a little bit higher font weight, and also font weight 700. So you can also have some colors. For example, the primary main color here is blue. We're gonna change it a little bit, and there will be a button. As you see, the button definitely needs an icon. It has to be cursor pointer, it has to be hover background change, and also the little bit border radius and different type of different variants. Also you should cover the disable, loading, and so on. Also there should be a checkbox, radio button, input, and input that you can clear the data, and also an input that you can hide the data, and so on. Also there should be a text area to count the variables, and also there should be definitely a modal. You can write down something and then register or log in, and there should be a text area. If you go up, it should be like that. If you go down, it should be like that. That thing is a little bit tricky, but I implemented the cleanest possible code that you could have for select. Inside this select, it has searching, it's showing some loading. For example, let's search something like long john, and it's gonna show you some loading, just like you are calling API and so on. It's gonna render all the items here. You have also multi-select and also single select, and also it has virtualization, that I'm going to talk about virtualization inside that section, but definitely you should know that was virtualization. uh, Overall, virtualization will be used when you have a lot of elements in your DOM and you don't want to show them all. You just want to show only 4 or 5 of them. If you have like 10,000 items, you don't want to make the browser heavy, make the CPU usage go high, and so on. Also, you can have text context menu. Also you will have a avatar, breadcrumb, a chip, some rating, accordion, and uploading a file, and also toggling, and show some loaders. And this is the combination of all the things you want in a single page with the error handling and so on. and you have some loadings, default loadings to show for duplication application, different scenarios of Kali APIs. Also, you have the images and a different type of tools and a really nice looking table. So here I'm gonna first feel free to go through this code because a lot of things are handled here. You can ask me any question if you have, but let's say we want to do a quick change on all of these things and we want to have this variant from this blue color to something else. So I let you here to choose another colors inside the variables.css, and right after you change that you will see, oh, all the application looks new. Everything is changing based on this color that you are choosing. So it's kind of a good idea that you can change your colors, inject them here. This one is for background, this one is a little bit darker, you see, and this one is for a little bit lighter for the hover on select and so on, and this one is gonna be the opposite. And also you can choose, for example, indigo. Yeah, it looks nice, and also amber. Mm, maybe like this. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, you can see that all the components will change immediately after you change the four main colors. Also for the different variants, you can have the secondary group of the colors that you can easily change. So let's commit this all. Let's also check the rose. Nice. And also let's check the final one, emerald. So I would say that I like this green color more than others, so we will go with this one. So let's go also through this label component. I want to tell you a little bit about why this is a normal text. Why you should go with label here. I will tell you why. So let's go to label story. Consider I want to have a label that there is a text. I am label, and so this I am label text is like this. I want to change the font. So now you should go through the CSS, define some CSS styles, or use the tailwind and add some class names, but you can easily go with, you see, even the AI easily find out what is gonna be the header, the font that you want, and easily it's applying it for you. Also, it's handling the colors for you. Let's say we're gonna use different color like error color and so on. Yeah. And also let's say we want to show it in 2 lines or in 1 line. Let's say if the text is more than the places, is it gonna show you 3 dots or not? So we can have this text and we can put it here and we can put it here. So we should add this one here and also perfect. So you see there is 3 dots. No, I don't want to show 3 dots. I want to show all the text. So I will change it to 2 lines. You see everything is rendering really smooth. You don't need to inject or define new class names here. What else we have here? Go through this one. You can have disable color. Let's say it's disabled. Oh, the color changed to disabled. The line code has error. Is it active? Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, this is active, so it's not disable anymore. If you want to have hint, let's say we're gonna change this to this, and we're gonna have a hint, and our hint will be hint. There you go, you have the hint. And also you have the required action, force tooltip, text align, and unclick and cursor pointer or not. And also you can render different elements instead of using a span. The span is by default, and you can inject also class name. So this is a really useful component. The main idea, you will hear this from me a lot, the main idea of a clean code is a code that you can easily change, debug, maintain, and when you change one place, you see all the places changing. Please write me down if you have any questions, and I will be glad to help you. Thank you.